get an old school experience this summer is in Palmer Park.
Yes, and there is a treasure standing there that was built in the 1880s, and more than 130 years later, you can still take a look inside.
Photojournalist Alex Atwell takes us on a tour of a uniquely Detroit cabin.
Being close to nature is so important. For most people, they never have the opportunity to see this type of structure in the city of Detroit.
We are in the log cabin, which is located in Palmer Park.
Senator Thomas Palmer and Lizzie Merrill Palmer's log cabin. It was their summer retreat.
Log cabin that was built in 1885, obviously the oldest log cabin in the city of Detroit.
So it's got that important significance. Back in the late 1800s, this was very rural.
In 1885, this would have been the only structure that would have been here such as this. This was basically the wilderness. Detroit had not come this far.
So this was the home that they stayed in the warmer weather, and invited people from far and wide to come and see how life used to be in the olden days, the olden times. So they really looked at this place as being a people's gathering place.
Senator Palmer supposedly would meet people on the porch with a corncob pipe, and so these dignitaries are like, where are we going to stay?
But it's a very unique cabin. It's rustic on the outside.
But then, of course, they would come into this beautiful Victorian home. First of all, you're walking into a log cabin with stained glass, okay? It's not something that you saw. Pocket doors that are here. You have these very large fireplaces in both of the rooms.
There's beautiful wood. They had the modern convenience of an indoor toilet.
You had an indoor kitchen, which was unusual for that particular time. This was a log cabin that was built with all of the modern conveniences. They were visionaries. I sort of imagine the Palmers as the first to create glam camping, because imagine you're coming here with fireplaces and these kinds of things. I mean, it's not rustic on the interior, but it's, of course, was very, very rustic on the exterior. The Palmers were very dynamic people in their day.
Thomas Palmer became senator. He was a very progressive senator.
He was the first one to speak on women's suffrage in Congress.
I think it's really important to understand our roots and our history. I hope this treasure of a building, this landmark to our roots and our history of Detroit, can be preserved.
Because we want to keep this not only for now, but we want to keep this for our children to come.
These are all very magical things, I think, for people to learn about and for our children to learn about. And also to understand that you don't just tear things down. You try to find out what their history is, who lived there, why they built it, and honor that and bring that sense of love of nature and history into your lives as well.
Joining us now live in studio are Clinton Griffin and Barbara Bearfield with People for Palmer Park.
So what's so cool about this is that you brought some of the stained glass with you, but tell us about, first of all, what's happening Sunday.
Sunday is Log Cabin Day. It's the 5th annual Log Cabin Day. It's the only day when people can actually walk through this log cabin that was built in 1885. It was finished in 1887. Mm-hmm. It's we'll have all kinds of exciting things inside. We're going to have African-American quilters and basket makers. We're going to have a Native American artist with artifacts talking about the Native American culture that was here before we were here. We will have the stained glass window artist who's helping us to restore these windows. That is one that is, it reflects the condition of the windows. The frames are rotting, the glass is breaking, and this is partially refinished. So we're trying to raise money to restore it.
And how much of the original are you able to keep with this restoration artist?
Well, we hope to do all of the windows. There's a few that are missing. Some of them are just a couple panes here and there. So she's using the pattern and she's looking for vintage glass and she's doing it the old style way. Her name is Andrea Savante.
Just beautiful.
But outside the cabin, we're going to have fiddlers, the saline fiddlers. We're going to have Project Daydream, young people doing acting and performing. We're going to have square dancing, and I'll let Clint say some more of what we're doing.
We're also going to have the parade, which is a favorite. We have children make hats out of crafts, and then we have a Mad Hatter that takes them around, and there are prizes that are given. We're going to have a blacksmith that is there. What else have we
The
forgotten?
Civil War, the U.S.
The Civil War.
Wow.
The
There's
Black-
That's a
blacksmith
lot.
that will be there.
Black History, it's the Black History Troop from the 102nd Division.
Okay.
So they set up camp in attire from the 1800s. They're cooking, they're
So it takes you back in time, and you think about
Yes.
going up Woodward Avenue, right, to the wilderness.
Yes.
But this,
The wilderness,
yeah, the log
right.
cabin, but it had indoor plumbing, right?
Right.
Yes, indoor plumbing, indoor privy,
1880s.
indoor kitchen.
Indoor
Wow.
kitchen. So when I heard log cabin, I was thinking like rustic, you know, not too much inside, but this is definitely what we refer to as glamping. That's the kind of thing. It was glamorous camping. It wasn't like rugged, you know.
Yeah, not on the
lack of-
inside,
Right,
right?
exactly.
Well, the Palmers actually had a house where the current Detroit Institute of Art sits. And when
Okay.
it caught on fire, they took a lot of those materials and they used those materials in their log cabin.
Okay.
So,
And
That's a
they, yeah,
fancy log
they set
cabin.
up many antiques from their family, and so it was rustic on the outside, but a Victorian home on the inside.
So tell us quickly about People for Palmer Park.
We're a nonprofit organization that has partnered with the City of Detroit as an Adopt a Park partner.
Yeah.
We've been working very hard over the past 6 years to clean up the park, to get rid of all the weeds and the overgrowth that hid this cabin for many years, because it really was closed for the most decades. And we have a free yoga on Saturdays and free Tai Chi on Tuesdays. We've got a
Exciting.
community garden and welcome people to come and help us in the garden. We've got bike rides
Great.
every Thursday. We
and we
have
have events such as Log Cabin Day.
Okay, well,
there's
tell us where we
winter
can find
blast,
all of these events, though.
peopleforpalmerpark.org.
Perfect.
Okay,
Thank
good to have you
for
both
being
here this morning. Thank
so
you.
Thank you
much.
so
Yeah.
much.